Hello everyone, welcome to the last course of Supermap SMC 7-day development. In the first 6 days course, we finished loading map, realized house searching, including the location and the houses information displaying. We also realize the distance measurement, error measurement, clear this. Besides, we also realize the nearest parking lot searching. Otherwise, we also achieved the parking lot edit. Here we realize the end parking lot. And also we realize the selecting control of the parking lot. Also we achieved to modify the parking lot. Select one. We're going to select the parking lot, and here modify the parking lot. And also achieved to delete a parking lot. Then for the time limits, I will demonstrate how to load 3D in this course, but I really wish you can have a try to finish the network analysis part of this system, just like the finding the optimal paths, or realize the nearest path finding, and some TSP problem solving. I wish you can have a try in your after our course. So now let's start our last course, this 3D scene loading. The first, we need to create a 3D scene and then publish 3D scene as 3D service. At last, we are going to load 3D scene with Client 3D for WebGL. So the first we open the desktop and open our workspace SMW file. The data is uneditable because we start the S server, and we have some precision in the data source of iServer. So the first we shut down the iServer. And we reload the workspace. We reload the workspace. Here we first add the house to new spherical scene. We can jump to measure the house, and here we add quarter to current scene, and we reorder the layers, and then we add a fence to current scene. Here we can see this is plan. Because this data sets are all 2D data. So here we are going to build a 3D scene with this 2D data. The first we're going to enter the house. We find the styles menu and find the extension attribute mode. We change it to relative to ground. And then here we set altitude, just like one, and the height. The height we set it as the elevation, and then the texture settings. We set the side texture file. We select we select texture file. We select this one, and then we adjust its UV. Make it like this. And also we can set the top texture. Select the texture as this one. And after we finish the house modeling, the next we set the quarter. We also set it relative to ground, and the height we set 1. And the texture setting we set, we only set its top texture. We select the ground, and here we set it as real size. Change. Then it would be like this, the ground. And then the next we're going to set the fence. Here we also set it relative to ground, and the height, altitude we also set 1. The height we set also 1 meter, and texture settings. We are going to find the side texture. We select this fence. We change its hue like this. Then we finish the 3D modeling, the simple 3D modeling. Here we change the house color, the font color we set is white. Okay, it will be like this. And then we save this scene. Name is rename it. as a community thing. Oh, sorry. Save it. And we close this thing. Then the next we're going to create cache of this thing. We right click at this at the community. Oh sorry, I also spelled wrong. Community. Yes. We right click at the thing we saved and here create thing cache. Then we set the cache path as my map here. Yes, I store here, and also keep all this as default and generate. Here's when we can go back to the we can go to the file, the folder, or to find the cache result. Community thing. Here we can see here is the fence house quarter cache, the tiled cache. And then here we need to we close the previous one. Yes, and we open. They will open the cache workspace to check if the thing cache displayed correctly. Here we can see this is the cache of the workspace. You can save it and close it. The next we're going to publish this 3D thing. We start our server. Just wait for a moment until the server started. Here we see this information, the server started up successfully, and then let's go to the iServer. Manager. Then we publish the workspace. We find the community theme and the community theme XSW, this workspace. We publish it as 3D service. Next, finish. Then we can view the 3D service, real space things. Here we can view the result in the website now. So the next we are going to load 3D scene with iClient 3D for WebGL. The first you should download Supermem iClient 3D for WebGL package. As I said in the first course, if you download the full package of iServer, you don't need to download iClient 3D for WebGL. Here, if you download the full package of iServer, you can find the iClient for WebGL in the iClient folder for 3D folder and the WebGL English. Then this is the WebGL package. Here we copy build and examples to our code file. We copy it, and if you use the deploy package of iServer, you should download Supermem iClient 3D for WebGL, and you also here the files are the same. We said in the iServer. You also copy build and examples to our here is successfully copied, and then the next we are going to create a thin HTML. Here a new file. Then we also add the HTML to here the head, and here the title we name it community 3D scene, and here we quoted these two files. One is the CSS file, and another one is the JS file, include the main.js file. Then here we define a div to display our 3D scene, and the frame ID is Cesium container. So we save it, and the next we also create a scene, a JS file. Yes. And we quote the JS file to the scene HTML. Save it. And then next we're going to load the 3D scene the 3D scene we published as 3D service. Here we define viewer as global variable and the URL 3D. Here is the 3D service of the scene, and it is the community scene. Here, this one. Oh, not this one. The previous one. This one. Just to sing. Oh, just to real space. We change the URL, and then we're going to initializing the viewer object using the Bing map service. Here we first not use the Bing map, and we just initiate a viewer like this, and then we just open this 3D scene. Here we can directly the same HTML. We can click and change the to localhost 1980. And here we can see we load the 3D scene. Now it will be like this. Here we end Bing map. We add an image map Bing map to the scene. You can get the key through the Bing map of official website. Here let's see the difference. Here we can see that there is nothing outside of the 3D scene, and then let's reload it. Also nothing. I think we need to clear the cache. We check. There is an error. Maybe it's failed to connect the Bing map because maybe because of the key is invalid now, and so you should go to the Bing maps to got a new permission code, the key code. So we're going to say here I think for the time limits I don't show um, the demonstrate how to apply a new key. You can have a try. This time we already load the buildings to this thing. The next we are going to end a function in our system to load this 3D thing. So here we end here that means there should be we end exchange we end a button behind the clear and here image and we find another image to document and scene image. Then we refresh it. Here we add a button here to load this 3D scene. Here we also need to add a band click function, band click event to this scene button. And here we add it to the map.js and we can add it here. Here, if we click this scene button, it will open this 3D scene interface. When we refresh it and we try to click and we clear the cache and then we refresh in. Here we can see we can view the 3D scene now. This just a simple demonstration to demonstrate you how to load this 3D scene. After you load this 3D scene, you also can add the 3D analysis on this page it. I think maybe the key is is very is available because of the band network. So here we can see the Bing map can loaded. It loaded to this thing. So I think we've finished today's course. That means we also finished the 7 days development courses. I really wish you have learned something useful in our course, and I also hope you can optimize this course, this development work. And I also wish you have an excellent life. See you the next time. Bye.